Hi guys, PredaKing79 here, back with a quick G1 review, and it's been the last review of 2012. Obviously it's Springer here, in box Springer, very nice. Just wanted to say before I do the review, thank you everyone who's subbed this year and who's been continuing to check out my reviews. I know it's not been the most productive year of reviews for me, because of all the crap that's been going on for me this year, but hey, it's this year is coming to an end, and I thought I'd do a quick review before I finish the year. There'll be lots of things to look forward to in the new year, but anyway, let's go ahead and do the review. Okay, so we have Springer, obviously from 1986, prominent G1 character, appeared in the movie prominently, and then obviously in the third series, and of course the leader of the Wreckers in the original G1 comics, and of course in IDW as well. So, you know, a major character, and it's a shame that his original toy just isn't really that good. But I'll go into details in a mo. Accessory wise, comes with chrome gun and a helicopter blade thing, which, as I'm sure you're all aware, turns into a sword in robot mode. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Just have a quick look at the box. This is obviously the classic, not reissue I suppose, because it was part of the G1 line, but the second version of Springer that came out, I think it was 1990, possibly 91. So with the gold sort of box and the really terrible box art on the back. It's a shame really, because the original box art, this guy was the 86 artwork, which was very, very nice. But anyway, it's a G1 box, it's okay. I'm not going to go into the box too much, obviously there's instructions and stuff in there, but it was originally released in 86. So let's have a look at the helicopter mode. Oops, I just realised that that's not actually in the correctly transformed. Oh dear, we're in a good start, aren't we? That's the helicopter alt mode. Okay, obviously this is his more sort of famous alt mode. He's got his little tank mode as well. I'll show you in a minute, which is not fantastic, but this as an alt mode is pretty nice. You can also put his gun in the hand here, on the side if you wanted to. And so if you happen to have a spare one of these guns, you could have one on either side and it would look very nice. I wish that they had actually issued him with two guns, because that does make his alt mode look that much better if he had two guns. But he doesn't, he only has one. Of course, that was something that Fans Project rectified with the Warbot Defender. They gave him two guns, and you could have them on display. But anyway, yeah. Rotors go round. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and transform him into the tank mode, or buggy mode, or whatever it was supposed to be. Armoured car, that's what it says in the box. Armoured car. So it's not a very complex transformation. You flip these round to reveal the wheels, which you saw just a few moments ago, and you just bring these back like that, and then you pull this bit back, which is really stiff, like everything on this figure. And then you put the gun on top. So he's got some little wheels at the back there, and that's armoured car mode. Yeah, it's not fantastic, is it? If it had some proper wheels, I mean, I know it has got wheels at the back, but if it had sort of proper defined wheels that maybe popped out or something, it would look a little bit better. But hey, it kind of just looks like the helicopter with the rotors missing, doesn't it? But hey, there you go. I mean, all triple changes, I think, in G1 did suffer from this kind of. One of the alt modes was cool, one of them was kind of crap. I think possibly Blitzwing being the only exception. But what are you going to do? It's a G1 triple changer. Okay, we'll go ahead and transform it into robot mode. It's fairly straightforward. There we go. Just pop these arms out like that. Fists pop out. Chest place pops out. And then you have the fun bit of moving these legs out. and it is incredibly stiff. You basically pull these down, and it really is a nightmare. Well, there we go. When I first got this guy, I thought I was going to break him, because you really have to pull those bits down. But they pop out like that, and that is robot mode. Okay, so obviously he'll pop his gun in his hand, and then the rotor blades go together to form a sword. And then we have robot mode. Yeah, this is the main sort of problems with this figure are in robot mode. He hasn't got any proper feet, so he doesn't really stand fantastically well. I think his head is just a little bit too small. He's got a teeny head, and the sword obviously is flat at the top, and just it doesn't really look like a sword. It looks more like a, stick of licorice or something. If they'd been able to sort of make that slightly curved, make it a bit more like a sword, it would have made a massive difference. And why he doesn't have any feet that just pop out? Well, I suppose with transformation he's not able to do that. But it's just not a figure that's aged particularly well. I mean, I'm a fan of all things G1, and that's why I got this guy. And I never had one as a kid, but I have had one before. When I first got into collecting a long time ago, I did pick up a Springer, which I subsequently sold. But he's just not a fantastic figure, particularly considering how awesome the character is. And he's never really had a great figure. He's had the sort of Asian Generations reissue recolor thing, which isn't particularly great, and even the Warbot Defender isn't that good. Certainly not for the price that he goes for. So it's just a shame, Springer needs a decent updated figure, and this original guy isn't great. So things to watch out for. First of all, chromeware. You tend to find guns with a lot of chromeware. They'll be green if they're not chromed. You also get susceptible to chromeware on the little fuselage thing on the back. There's some chrome wearing away there, you can see. And yeah, this guy's got a little bit of rust, as you can see. That's not anything sort of particularly to worry about. You can rectify that. Other things to bear in mind: you do occasionally get these bits missing because of the force that you need to use to try and pull his bloody legs out. So just be mindful of that. If you're picking up a loose one, that it's not missing those bits on the side. And obviously you tend to get bent swords because of the nature of the plastic. So price wise, he's pretty overpriced for what he is. You tend to get loose ones go for the region of about £35 to £40 if they're in decent condition, although if they've got heavy chromeware and things missing, you could probably pick one up for half that price. Boxed ones, maybe about 60 quid. He's really not worth that price. I managed to get him, as I always say, I managed to get a little deal. That was thanks to a guy called Decepticlone on the Full Metal Hero forum. So I managed to pick this guy up for a very nice price. Hence I got him, despite the fact he's not a fantastically great toy. So, a G1 figure that I don't actually like. Surely this is a rarity. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I will be back in the new year. I've got a couple more Million Box G1 figures to review, one of whom is rather large. I'll be doing that soon, and I'll also be doing a top 5 toy review of 2012. I'll be uploading that in the next week or so. And it doesn't comprise entirely of Transformers, because as I said in an earlier video, it's not been a fantastic year for Transformers figures, I would say. 2013, with the likes of Masterpiece, Soundwave, and MP10 coming out over here, plus of course the Fort Max reissue, and loads of awesome stuff with Vamps Project. 2013 is looking to be a very, very cool year, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, I shall bid you adieu and say goodbye for now, and have a fantastic New Year's Eve if you're doing anything. And here's to 2013. Happy New Year, all of you guys, and see you next year.